Hi, Leslie Koo here. So far, still no peace deal between Iran and the US. And I would think that given the current situations, the conditions is still very volatile, still a lot of uncertainties. So for this week, it could still happen that in the afternoon say that no more bombing, let's talk. But in the late evening, bomb and attacks, right? And it can also happen that in the morning that yes, we are going to sign the deal. Iran, the US say that Iran is willing to sign if they are okay, so on and so forth. But within an hour, Iran, maybe almost immediately, Iran will say, "Oh no, not yet. There's still more things to be ironed out." So all these things will still happen in this week, and in the market, investors, retail investors, institutional investors, and also the sovereign funds, fund managers, so on and so forth, will still be on a coastal ride in terms of sentiment. So that's what I expect. But the thing is that market sentiments on their own seems to be biased towards the hope that the US and Iran, they are coming to iron out and sign a peace deal soon. Based on the steady trending band of the oil price, it seems to be that way. Market is hopeful, optimistic that the US and Iran will sit down and sign a deal. But from my perspective, my outlook is that no, it's still not going to happen because, first of all, Iran wants the sanction to be lifted. Iran wants the frozen billions of dollars overseas. They want it back. And Iran is not going to give the uranium to the US. So is the US going to give all these things to Iran? I don't think so. And that's why I see that it's still very hard for the US and Iran to sit down, to even talk or even agree on anything, right? So long as both sides do not change. Do not change on what they want. So, on the whole, for this week, it's still very volatile. Anything can happen. But the market sentiment is still hoping that a deal is coming, is on the way. Now, let's see what's these situations, the impact on the oil and gold price this week. Let's look at the oil prices. Because the market is still hoping that a deal will come, that's what I said just now, even though I don't agree, I think that the situations will become worsened first before getting better. Because of market sentiment, with that hope, the oil price is expected to trade on a steady band. So this is the baseline, lower than last week. And it is, how should I say, it is going to be moved sideways because of the market sentiments. But my outlook on the risk for this week is still biased to the upward momentum of the oil price. So I'll see that the probability is higher for the risk to go is the probability of the price heading higher above the baseline, then the probability for the price to move down, to move below the baseline. So this is how I see the oil price this week. And the gold price, this is the baseline. Okay. And I see that the risk on the gold price is biased toward the downward price momentum. So that means the gold price will trade below the baseline. The probability is higher of trading below the baseline than above the baseline. Why? The reasons still lingers this week. First, the rate or the expectation of no rate cut. The interest rates at least will continue at this level. There is saying that there may be a rate hike in the medium term, so on and so forth. So, and this will have a downward pressure on the gold price. And second one, at this juncture, people are not going to, because of the gold high, the sustained interest rate, no rate cut. So there is no point holding gold. We might as well put into fixed deposits, US dollar FD, to earn interest. So rather than holding the gold. So that attribute to the downward pressure on the gold price. And also, the stock market, right? The stock market, another reason, the robust, bullish sentiment in the stock market is another reason why people are ditching gold and head towards the stock market, because it gives more returns. So on the whole, for this week, the gold price is still under pressure. That's why I see the risk is still biased to the downward price momentum. Okay, that's all for this video. Thank you for watching. See you in the next one. Cheers.